This really is for me, an absolutely amazing evening. As I look at this huge crowd of cooperators from around the world and realise that this is probably the largest ever General Assembly of the International Cooperative Alliance. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming. I know some of you have come far and long. I spoke to a colleague yesterday who had travelled 36 hours to be here for this meeting. Let me know if anyone can beat that travel time, please. 36 hours. Very good. And I have to say to you that I want to pay a huge thank you to our Mexican hosts. They have done a fantastic job. The whole movement. Thank you very much. And dear colleagues, this General Assembly has at its heart the United Nations gift of the 2012 International Year of Cooperatives. And as I listened to Ban Ki-moon and Juan Samaria, there was one quote that they didn't give you. And that quote is that the United Nations has told us that cooperatives serve half the world's population in one way or another. Half the world's population. And you gathered here are representative of those people providing that service. And the International Year is our opportunity to showcase our cooperative model of business, our opportunity to share with the world the work we do to help local people and local communities to thrive and flourish. We all know, colleagues, that we're living through very difficult times. The financial collapse and the recession is hurting people in various parts of the globe. At the same time, we see the shift of political and economic power to the emerging nations, many of them in this region, and many of them who have strong cooperative economies. Brazil, India, China, to talk just of a few. And we see the growth of new opposition groups, particularly amongst the young so badly hit by this present recession. Young people all across the world have shown us in the last few weeks and months, through their Occupy movement, how frustrated and angry they are because they want a fairer economic system. Young people gathered in their millions across the world to demonstrate for a fairer and better world. Young people using social media to contact others whom they don't know, but who share their anger and frustration. All of them arguing for a different, decent, fairer economy, and sometimes even a fairer political system, as we saw from our colleagues across North Africa and the Middle East. Fellow cooperators, we don't have the answers to everything, but we have cooperative solutions to some of today's most pressing problems. Solutions based on our democratic, member-owned, participative model of business. A model of business that takes people as its core and not the maximization of profits. And we have a proven record of success. Mr. Juan Samaria gave away all my best facts. 300 largest cooperatives in the world, worth $1.6 trillion US dollars. That is equivalent to the 9th largest economy in the world, that of Canada. But we know in this room that cooperatives are not just about the size of our bank balances. Cooperatives are about people. And our cooperative movement, the hundreds and thousands of cooperatives across the world, are owned by nearly 1 billion people around the world. People who've made a choice to take part in a cooperative. People who want to be engaged and participate in their own lives. And together, our cooperative movement, of which you are such a huge part, employ over 100 million people. That is more than all the multinational businesses put together. Our big challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is who knows those statistics? And this is the time to tell them. So the International Year of Cooperatives is a massive gift for us. We must maximise its value and drive awareness of our cooperative economy up the political agenda. And we will only do that, colleagues, if we stand together, if we work together during the next 12 months. For the International Year to make an impact, we need every cooperator in the world to stand up and shout about the fact that there is a better way. So the ICA is asking you, the International Cooperative Alliance is asking you to use the United Nations logo and slogan for the year, for the International Year. A slogan, cooperative enterprises build a better world. A slogan that reinforces our impact on the socio-economic development of the world. And a logo that we want to appear at all events, on all websites, posters, brochures, invoices, letterheads across the world, in your own language. And here it is. Colleagues, if we do this, at the end of 2012, we will have had a good year. I know we will have a good year looking at what's happening here. And we will be able to slap each other on the back and say, we had a fabulous international year. But the previous speaker was right, it's not enough. And what we want, what the board of the International Cooperative Alliance wants, is that at the end of 2012, we will have worked together, risen our visibility and profile with key decision makers across the globe. And in so doing, we will enable our movement to move from a successful international year to a decade of cooperative growth. It's in our hands, fellow cooperators. Let's do it. Thank you very much.